All right, our friends from Coca-Cola, you and your table can go. Okay. Softball you do not eat. Okay, Hannah, your table can go. All right, everybody else, feel free to go ahead and get in line. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if anyone wants seconds or if anyone needs to go to the restroom, go ahead and do that. We're going to start the awards ceremony in approximately 5 to 10 minutes.
Does he have to crank it up, or what's he do? If I can have your attention, please. We're going to go ahead and get started with our awards and that sort of thing. I know some of you are still eating, so can I have your attention? Hello. I wanted to thank Bill English and his staff and Chad Potoff in the back. Chad, can you stand up back there? They spent hours putting this thing together this week and last week, so let's give them a round of applause.
Thank you, Chad. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to announce the team awards for this evening. When your name is called, please join your head coach at the front of the stage to accept your award.
Coming off back-to-back A-Sun championships in 2011 and 2012, but losing the core of the championship teams to graduation, the men's cross-country team turned in a solid season with a young squad gaining valuable experience as the season went forward for associate head coach Carson Blackwelder. The Spartans claimed 2 top 5 team finishes on the season, including a win at the eye-opener. Although a young team, senior leader Ross Oden led the way for the Spartans. He won the first individual title when he crossed the finish line first to lead the team in their win at the eye-opener and claimed an 11th place finish at the A-Sun Championships to earn his second consecutive All-Conference honor. He also went on to earn his second straight A-Sun All-Academic Team selection as well.
We would now like to announce the team awards for men's cross country. Presenting the awards is Associate Head Coach Carson Blackwelder. The most outstanding performer on the men's team is Ross Oden. And our coach's award goes to Andrew Kipchumba.
Women's cross country. Continuing to build into a solid group, the women's cross country team saw several highlights throughout the season under the guidance of associate head coach Carson Blackwelder. The Spartans posted 2 top 5 team finishes during the year, including a 4th place effort at the difficult Covered Bridge Open and a 2nd place effort at the eye opener. Jasmine Polite emerged as the leader of the pack for the Spartans. She had a top 5 effort early in the season at the eye-opener and went on to finish 12th at the A-Sun Championship to earn all-conference honors.
We would now like to announce the team awards for women's cross country. Remaining up here to present the awards is Associate Head Coach Carson Blackwelder. Most outstanding performer of the women's cross country team is Jasmine Polite. And the coach's award goes to Hannah Cheney. Thank you, Coach.
Men's soccer. Under the guidance of head coach and Upstate Athletics Hall of Fame member Greg Hooks, the men's soccer team continued to battle against a tough A-Sun regional schedule. Along the way, the Spartans earned impressive ties against Stetson and Appalachian State, along with a win on the road at North Florida to highlight the season. Sophomore Marvin Schmiga emerged as the go-to player on offense. He finished as the leading scorer for the Spartans en route to earning all-conference honors. He also garnered A-Sun academic all-conference honors to go along with his on-field success. Upstate showed it excels in the classroom by earning the NSCAA Academic Award for excellence in the classroom.
The men's soccer team will present 2 awards tonight, and joining us on the podium to present the awards is Upstate Athletics Hall of Fame member Dr. Greg Hooks. The first recipient of the Coaches Award is Eli Cothran. And our second award is also the Coaches Award, and our second recipient is Matt Flynn.
Women's soccer. Under the direction of head coach Abby Minahan, the women's soccer team continued to build into a contender. The Spartans won the most games ever since joining the Atlantic Sun in 2007, won the most road games during the Division I era, and the most games overall since the 2004 season, claiming the program's longest winning streak since that 2004 campaign. The highlight win of the season came in a 1-0 victory over a Jacksonville squad that went on to win the A-Sun tournament and play in the NCAA Women's College Cup. Kenzie Major and Molly Waters led the team in scoring, while senior goalkeeper Sarah Plants added to her impressive resume, leading the Atlantic Sun in saves and saves per game, totaling 110 on the year. She recorded 4 shutouts, and her 15 saves at Florida Gulf Coast were the second most by any keeper in the A-Sun throughout the season. The team also garnered the NSCAA Team Academic Award for excellence in the classroom.
The women's soccer program will present 2 awards here tonight, and doing the honors is head coach Abby Minahan. Our first award is the Most Valuable Player Award, and it goes to Becky Sanzold. And our second award is the Players Player Award, and receiving the award is Alexa Hone. At this time, we would also like to recognize the recipients of the Wild Scholarship. Dr. Ed Wild has been a longtime supporter of Upstate Athletics and is a soccer enthusiast. He created an endowed scholarship fund for the men's and women's soccer teams, and we would like to recognize the recipients of the Wild Scholarship for 2014-15. Please stand and be recognized when we call your name. The men's recipient is Marvin Schmigo. And the women's recipient is Rachel Baylor.
Volleyball. Head coach Jennifer Calloway reached a career milestone with her 300th victory in what may have been the most difficult season of her career while dealing with her father's illness and passing. But through it all, she helped lead the Spartans to several highlights throughout the campaign. The team began the year winning the AVCA Academic Award for the 3rd straight season. Kayla Eversgard cemented herself as one of the top players in the A-Sun ranking 5th in the conference in kills and 10th in digs, leading the Spartans with 18 double-doubles in 28 matches. Morgan Page wrapped up a solid career as a defensive specialist, ranking 2nd in the conference in digs, while freshmen Emily Coling and Alexa Lagali, along with sophomores Eversgerd and Lexi Gober, set a solid foundation for the coming years.
The volleyball team has 2 awards to present tonight, and presenting those awards is head coach Jennifer Callaway. Before we give out the awards, though, Coach Callaway asked that I say a few words on her behalf. She wanted me to convey her gratitude to assistant coach Kathy Hyman for embracing a much larger role with the team following Coach Callaway's absence while assisting with her father's illness. Thanks seems so inadequate. However, she is grateful for Kathy's ability to carry on throughout the season. She also wanted to thank the support staff of Eric English, Scott Singer, and Tyson Chandler for all of their assistance in filling in the gaps. And thank you to Lee Fowler and Connie Brewer for your endless support through it all. It meant more than you know. Coach Callaway also wanted me to convey that although the team and her personally were caught off guard by her family struggles, God gave her a team full of fighters with overflowing hearts, and she could not be more proud of the team for their resilience on and off the courts. Her dad would have loved seeing you play. And prior to handing out the volleyball team awards, we have a special presentation for Coach Callaway. On November 16th, Coach Callaway won her 300th career match. In recognition of that honor, we would like to present her with a plaque commemorating the milestone. Congratulations, Jen. The first award for volleyball tonight is the Spartan Award. This award is given to the individual who is a clutch performer, has a high volleyball IQ, and plays with a relaxed, quiet confidence. She put the team on her back and not only performed, but performed exceptionally well. The Spartan Award goes to Kayla Eversgerd. The second award of the night is the George Gaines Hart Award. This award is named after our longtime friend George Gaines, who exemplified the very characteristics found in this award. The recipient of this award is the individual who was the team's most selfless player, the one who was dedicated and gave all of her heart to the team in her play and training. She put the team first and exemplified heart. The recipient of the George Gaines Hart Award, Shannon Weiss.
Men's basketball. The men's basketball team had another tremendous season, marked with an additional round of firsts for the program, as the squad garnered the attention of the entire college basketball world early in the season. The Spartans claimed the program's first ever wins over teams from the ACC and the SEC when they took down the Virginia Tech Hokies and South Carolina Gamecocks on the road in November and December. The Spartans then battled to the top of the A-Sun standings and advanced to the semifinals of the Atlantic Sun Conference Tournament before falling in a double overtime thriller on the road at a Mercer team that would eventually go on to beat the Duke Blue Devils in the NCAA tournament. Upstate also garnered a postseason berth, earning their second appearance in the CollegeInsider.com tournament in the last 3 years. Upstate hosted Towson at home at the Hodge Center in the first round of the CollegeInsider.com Classic. Upstate's 19 wins on the season were the second most in program history during the Division I era. Torrey Craig wrapped up a stellar career by earning his third straight first-team All-A-Sun and Lou Henson All-America team honors. He finished his career ranked second all-time at Upstate in scoring, first in rebounding, first in three-pointers, and fifth all-time in blocked shots. Craig was joined on the all-conference team by Ricardo Glenn. Glenn turned in a sensational senior season, and led the conference in total rebounds, offensive boards, and double-doubles. The Spartans led the ASUN in rebounding as a team, due in large part to Glenn's efforts on the glass. Ty Green topped the conference in both free throw percentage and assist-to-turnover ratio, while Mario Blessing joined the mix, earning ASUN Academic All-Conference honors for the 2013-2014 season.
The men's basketball team is presenting 2 awards tonight, and presenting those awards is head coach Eddie Payne. The first award of the night is the Most Valuable Player Award, and that goes to Ricardo Glenn. And our second award of the night for men's basketball is the Best Defensive Player Award, and the recipient is Jod Maxey.
Women's basketball. Picked to finish 8th by the league's coaches in the preseason poll, head coach Tammy George and the women's basketball team turned in another solid season. The team finished 4th overall and earned the number 3 seed in the ASUN tournament. The Spartans advanced to the semifinals of the conference tournament and earned their second postseason appearance when they played College of Charleston in the Women's Basketball Invitational. Their 17 wins tied for the second most during Upstate's Division I era and recorded the first 5-game winning streak since the 2009-2010 season. Brittany Clincy emerged as the standout backcourt player and led the team with 11.9 points per game en route to earning all-conference honors from the ASUN. Brittany Starling was a preseason all-conference selection and turned in another strong season, while Alex Stanford's 28 points against Kennesaw State on January 25th were the most scored by a Spartan in 2 years.
The women's basketball team has 3 awards it is going to present tonight. Presenting the awards is head coach Tammy George. The first award is the Coaches Award, and the recipient is Lauren Bogle. Our next award is the Best Defensive Player Award, and the recipient is Raven Jefferson. And the final award for women's basketball is the Most Valuable Player Award. The recipient is Brittany Clincy. Our next set of awards is for our cheerleading squad. Head coach Amanda Wallace will present 3 awards tonight. The first award is the Spartan Excellence Award and goes to someone who has shown outstanding leadership, dedication, and passion for both the sport and team. This person encourages teammates and strives to help make the team better as a whole. The recipient of the Spartan Excellence Award is Kelsey Hagan. Kelsey could not be here tonight, but he will get the award. Our next award is the Most Improved Award and goes to the individual who has shown that hard work and dedication really do pay off. She has improved in all aspects of the sport while keeping a smile on her face despite the difficult and strenuous practices. The recipient of the Most Improved Award is Winnie Bermudez. And our final cheerleading award is the Spartan Spirit Award and goes to a young lady who is full of energy, animation, and courage. She always has a smile on her face and unforgettable showmanship both on and off the courts. Her enthusiasm and attitude show her determination and dedication to the team. The recipient of the Spartan Spirit Award is Keisha Robinson.
Men's track and field. A very young men's track and field squad made tremendous progress in 2014 under the direction of head coach Natalie Smith. The team completed the indoor season in February and is working toward the ASUN Outdoor Championships in mid-May. Jonathan Jackson and Brandon Goodman both set school records during their first season in the program as a part of the indoor season. So far in the outdoor season, the Spartans have broken 3 school records with more surely to come. Ronald Collins earned his first career meet victory when he won the 400-meter hurdles at the CCU Invitational, while the Spartans earned 2 more wins last weekend in the 4x100 and 4x800 meter relays at the Charlotte Invitational. Finally, Ross Oden continued to excel on and off the track, being named the ASUN Academic All-Conference Player for the 3rd straight season.
Before we get to this year's awards, we would like to announce the awards for outdoor track and field from last year. These recipients will receive their plaques later on this evening after the awards ceremony concludes. The most outstanding outdoor track performer was Gilbert Kimboy. The most outstanding field performer was Kenny Sagishta, and the coach's award went to Cameron Thomas. Speaking of last year, the men's team won 8 different medals at the ASUN Outdoor Championships, with Gilbert Kimboy, Kenny Sagishta, and Cameron Thomas advancing to the NCAA East Regionals. The track and field programs will honor the indoor track and field season tonight and will announce this year's award winners in outdoor track and field at the completion of the ASUN Championships next month. The men's indoor track and field team has 3 awards to present tonight. Presenting the awards is head coach Natalie Smith. The first award is the most outstanding indoor track performer and goes to Matt Johnson. Our next award is the most outstanding indoor field performer and goes to Brandon Goodman. And our final award is the Coach's Award. Everybody, your attention please, thank you. The Coach's Award is given to the individual who has not only made major contributions on the track, but also has great leadership qualities off the track, in the classroom, and in being an ambassador for the program. The Coach's Award goes to Michael Smith.
Women's track and field. Rapid progress has been the tone for the women's track and field program under the guidance of head coach Natalie Smith. The team earned 55 points at the ASUN Indoor Championships in February, the most ever in program history. Brittany Walls earned all-conference honors in the indoor pentathlon at the ASUN Indoor Championships with a school record 3,197 points. The Spartans won the ASUN Championship in the 4x400 meter relay with Heaven Briggs, Dominique Knock, Essence Jackson, and Ashley Edmond leading the way. In all, the Spartans set 10 school records during the indoor season, with Edmond and Anastasia Kolesnischenko earning ASUN Academic All-Conference honors. The outdoor season has been strong as well, and the team continues to build for next month's ASUN Outdoor Championships. The women's track and field team has broken 12 school records and 5 individual meet titles so far this season.
Before we get to this year's awards, we would like to announce the awards for outdoor track and field from last year as well. These recipients will receive their plaques later this evening. The most outstanding track performer was Dominique Knock. The most outstanding field performer was Brittany Walls. And the coach's award went to Brinicky Johnson. Last year saw Brittany Walls take home a bronze medal in the heptathlon at the ASUN Outdoor Championships. The women's indoor track and field team has 3 awards to present tonight. Presenting the awards is head coach Natalie Smith. The first award is the most outstanding indoor track performer and goes to Heaven Briggs. The next award is the most outstanding indoor field performer and goes to Brittany Walls. And our final award is the Coach's Award, given to the individual who has not only made major contributions on the track, but also has great leadership qualities off the track, in the classroom, and in being an ambassador for the program. The Coach's Award goes to Alexis Jacobs.
Baseball. The baseball team and head coach Matt Fincher began the season in grand fashion, knocking off the 25th ranked Kentucky Wildcats at Harley Park in mid-February. With a team made up primarily of newcomers, the season has been a journey, but one filled with excitement and high points. David Roseboom threw an ASUN best 10 2/3 innings in a start at Northern Kentucky. He positioned himself among the program's all-time great pitchers, moving into 3rd place in wins and 4th in strikeouts in the program's career record books. Luke Weber leads the ASUN with 20 runners thrown out this season and moved into 2nd on Upstate's all-time career doubles list this year. Roseboom and Dylan Parker tossed complete game wins this season for a team that has caught fire of late and won a season-high 4 straight games, including taking the series win at Northern Kentucky. The team's regular season continues and will extend to mid-May.
Games yet to be played in the ASUN tournament remaining to the season, the baseball team will receive its awards after the season. We would like to recognize some of last year's accomplishments, though. Gaither Baumgardner was named the first-team All-ASUN selection. Chad Sabaka was the second-team All-Conference selection. Baumgardner, Brandon Lee, and Tyler Lesh were named to the ASUN All-Tournament team as Upstate advanced to within 1 game of playing on Championship Saturday in the ASUN tournaments.
Men's golf. The men's golf team, under the direction of head coach Todd Lawton, wrapped up its regular season yesterday at the A-Sun Championship and remains in the hunt for a bid to the NCAA Regionals after a tremendous season. The Spartans won 3 team tournament championships, beginning the fall season with wins at the Spring Hill Suites Intercollegiate and at the Rutgers Invitational, and taking the title at the Bash at the Beach this spring. Along with the 3 team titles, the Spartans claimed 6 top 4 finishes this season while beating many nationally ranked teams. The team is ranked 82nd in the nation, the highest ranking in program history at this point in the season. The team also possesses a 293.0 strike average entering the A-Sun Championship. This is ahead of pace to break the all-time program season stroke average. Senior Adam Goins has capped a tremendous career that has seen him move into the 2nd position all-time in career wins and stroke average, while also ranking 2nd all-time in top 10 finishes during the school's Division I era. Taylor White entered the A-Sun Championship 1.3 strokes ahead of the pace to break all-time great Josh Gallman's freshman stroke average record. In all, Upstate individuals earned 13 top 10 individual finishes, including 3 second-place efforts.
The men's golf team is still on the bubble for receiving a berth in the NCAA Regionals, and that announcement will be made Monday night. At present time, though, the team has earned 2 major accomplishments this season. Kind of touched base on it, but now it's solid. One is the team currently sits with a 294.5 stroke average for the season, breaking the all-time mark set by the 2007-08 squad. And secondly, with the 73.8 stroke average, freshman Taylor White has broken Josh Gallman's freshman scoring record. The men's golf team has 2 awards to present tonight, and presenting those awards is head coach Todd Lawton. The first award is the Most Valuable Player Award and goes to the player who has played in the majority of tournaments and who owns the lowest season stroke average. The recipient of the Most Valuable Player Award is Ryan Cornfield. And our second award is the Team Player Award and is presented to the player who best represents the spirit of competition, camaraderie of team unity, and selfless behavior to encourage others to do their best. This person can be meek in voice but powerful in action. The recipient of the Team Player Award is Sebastian Lopez Bulla.
Women's golf. Head coach Todd Lawton and the women's golf team completed its season just last week at the A-Sun Championship, with senior Amanda Hall leading the Spartans by finishing in the top 3rd on the individual leaderboard. The season saw several highlights as the Spartans posted 34 rounds in the 70s. And senior Amanda Hall finished her career having played the most rounds of any Spartan in the history of the program, when she played her 100th round in the A-Sun Championship. Her 5 top 10 career finishes ranks 4th all-time in program history. The Spartans finished the season just 1.5 strokes behind last year's record-setting season stroke average as a team. Finally, freshman Allie Hawkins made women's college golf history in the fall when she hit a hole-in-one in back-to-back tournaments in a 3-day span. Research conducted by the Upstate Media Relations Office and the Atlantic Sun Conference showed that no other program has boasted a player who has accomplished this feat in women's college golf.
Women's golf team will present 2 awards here tonight. Presenting the awards is head coach Todd Lawton. 2 players will receive the Most Valuable Player Award. It was near impossible to separate the 2 players, be it through stroke average or the importance they brought to the team. The first recipient of the Most Valuable Player Award is Amanda Hall. The next recipient of the Most Valuable Player Award, Rachel Reiling.
Softball. The softball team has turned in another strong year under the leadership of head coach Chris Hawkins. The team has topped the 40-win mark for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons and has been ranked in the national top 25 polls for multiple weeks. With an RPI inside the top 30, the Spartans are in prime position to receive a 2nd straight berth to the NCAA tournament. With either one win at ETSU next weekend or a loss by Stetson, the team will secure the regular season Atlantic Sun Championship and the tournament's overall #1 seed. Hawkins won his 700th career game during the season, while several other Spartans earned individual accolades. Anna Miller earned NFCA National Player of the Week honors after tossing back-to-back no-hitters in February, and was selected in the 4th round of the National Pro Fast Pitch League draft. Shelly Robinson and Madison Kiefer have broken all-time Division I era school records, and Kiefer's diving stop and throwout against Lipscomb made ESPN SportsCenter's top 10 plays of the weekend. Hannah Alexander has moved into 2nd place on Upstate's Division I era list in 12 different categories, while Lexi Schubert is a top 25 finalist for the National Freshman of the Year honors. The softball team has a regular season series at ETSU left on the schedule before beginning postseason play.
I have no idea. Well, I do have, never mind. Before we get to this year's awards, we would be remiss if we didn't acknowledge some accomplishments from the softball team from last year. The team won the ASUN Tournament Championship with Cheyenne Griffin earning MVP honors. The team played in the NCAA Tournament in the Tuscaloosa Regional, defending national champion Alabama. Shelly Robinson was the 2nd team All-Region selection and was joined on the ASUN All-Conference team by Meredith Barnes, Maddie Kiefer, and Cheyenne Griffin. And finally, the team finished with the nation's top defense. We also have another piece of business before we get to the softball team awards. On March 2nd, Coach Hawkins won his 700th career game, and we would like to present him with a plaque commemorating the milestone. He is the winningest coach in the history of the athletic department here at Upstate. Congratulations, Coach Hawkins. The softball program will present 3 awards here tonight. Coach Hawkins is doing the honors. The first award is the Newcomer of the Year Award and is given to the person who has had the biggest impact as a new player in the program. The recipient of the Newcomer of the Year Award, Lexi Schubert. The second award is the Offensive Statistical Leader Award. The recipient of this award is the person who has put together the most impressive statistics across the board, leading the team in several categories. The recipient of the Offensive Statistical Leader Award, Shelly Robinson. our final award is the Most Valuable Player Award and goes to the individual who has excelled in every facet of the game and is a leader on and off the field. The recipient of the Most Valuable Player Award, Kendall Settlemeyer.
Men's tennis. The men's tennis team earned its third straight trip to the A-Sun tournament this season under the guidance of head coach Oliver Trittenvine. The success of the program began in the fall when Ivan Hessig, Gonzalo Blanco, and Ramon Simonetti all qualified for the ITA regionals, with Hessig going 1-1 in the tournament. The team was solid in the spring and closed out the year winning 5 of its last 7 matches en route to earning a spot in the A-Sun Championship. Matthias Kindler led the Spartans and earned all conference honors from the A-Sun for the second consecutive season. Hasey, who earned A-Sun Player of the Week honors on March 26th to become the first Spartan to earn a weekly award since 2011, was an A-Sun academic all-conference selection.
The men's tennis team has 3 awards to present tonight. Presenting those awards is head coach Dr. Oliver Trittenvine. The first award is the Most Valuable Player and goes to the player who encompasses exceptional leadership qualities, character, and personal performance on the court and in the classroom. The recipient of the Most Valuable Player Award is Gonzalo Blanco. The next award is the Most Improved Player Award and goes to an individual who has proven to be an integral part of the team's ongoing success in just his second year in the program. The recipient of the Most Improved Player Award, Jamie Yates. And our final award is the Rookie of the Year Award and goes to the player who has performed above and beyond all expectations in his first year in the program. The recipient of the Rookie of the Year Award is Raj Darni.
Women's tennis. The women's tennis team, under the direction of head coach Oliver Trittenvine, just finished its season a little over a week ago and narrowly missed out on an appearance in the A-Sun Championship. The Spartans, however, turned in some solid performances throughout the year, culminating in Isabel von Strijk earning first team All A-Sun honors after posting 12 singles victories in the spring. Her 5 wins during A-Sun competition were tied for the second most in league play. Anna Zosk was named to the all-freshman team and posted 9th in the league in singles wins out of the number 2 position for Upstate. The Spartans had 3 players earn bids to the ITA regionals in the fall, with Taylor Cohen leading Upstate with 2 wins.
The women's tennis team has 3 awards to present tonight. Presenting the awards is head coach Dr. Oliver Trittenvine. The first award is the Most Valuable Player and goes to the player who encompasses exceptional leadership qualities, character, and personal performance on the court and in the classroom. The recipient of the Most Valuable Player Award is Isabel von Strijk. The next award is the Spartan Award and goes to the player for persistence and determination. The Spartan Award goes to Talia Rojas. And our final award is the Rookie of the Year and goes to the player who has performed above and beyond all expectations in her first year in the program. The recipient of the Rookie of the Year award, Anna Zosk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the team awards for the evening. We still have several to go, so don't get up and leave. But right now, it is our pleasure to turn the program over to a couple of our members of our Student Athlete Advisory Committee for some new awards that we are presenting this year. We have a new and hopefully entertaining and exciting facet to our program with the addition of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee Awards. SAC leaders Yvonne Hessig and Rachel Carr will now present 5 awards.
Hey, I'm Yvonne Hassig,
And I'm Rachel Carr.
and we're the current vice presidents of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. And we're here to present some awards that were nominated by the students and voted on by the students. And Rachel's going to start off with the first one.
To begin with, the Spartan Heart Award goes to an athlete who possesses the characteristics of what a Spartan should be. This is someone who shows up to every practice and every match with a motivating attitude for themselves and their teammates. But most importantly, they fight for the win, for the team, and for the love of their sport. We're sharing this award with one female and one male. Our female dedicated herself to helping her team win in any way possible. She comes to the field with a positive attitude, ready to work. She brings out the best in her team and challenges everyone to be better. Our female recipient is Marche Leones.
Our male has a personality that brings light to the court every time he plays. This person has been a support system for his teammates and a consistent example of what a Spartan should be. He's willing to sacrifice free time to practice with his teammates and strives to be the best version of himself every day. Our male recipient is Gonzalo Blanco.
The Most Improved Team Award is to recognize a team who has continued to improve through our new membership in the NCAA Division I.
We'd like to show some of the progress they've made over the years. In 2011, their record was 9 wins. In 2012, they recorded 12 wins with an all-freshman team honor. And this year, they recorded 17 wins, a second-team All-Atlantic Sun member, and advanced to the ASUN semifinals at the conference tournament. Congratulations, women's basketball. Can the captain come up? Come on. Get out of here. You have no. At this time, we'd also like to take a moment to recognize and thank the assistant coaches who've spent so much time and effort making this such a special place for us to be.
To continue, the Helping Hands Award was designed to recognize those athletes who go out of their way to lend a hand. Whether they are reaching out to teammates, fellow athletes, or members of the university, these recipients go the extra mile and they do it happily. Tonight we are recognizing one male and one female.
The female we're recognizing is an athlete you will always see with a smile. She is helpful and compassionate with not only her teammates, but also the entire student-athlete community. This female is dedicated to her sport and bettering the people around her. Our female recipient is Isabel von Streich.
Our male recipient is someone who enjoys lending a hand. He volunteers at every opportunity and steps up where he sees a need. Whether it's on the court or in the classroom, our male recipient is the definition of dependable. Congratulations, Yvonne Hessig.
Second last award we'd like to give out is for the best dressed team. The best dressed team was a fun idea we had, and we wanted to serve the purpose of recognizing a team on campus that always dresses classy and respectable, on and off the field. Tonight we'd like to recognize women's softball. This last award means a lot to me personally. I consider everybody here to be family, and therefore I wanted to reward the team that embodies that by presenting them with what we decided to call the Spartan 300 Award. This award goes to the team that this year spent the most time supporting their fellow athletes.
I'm proud to announce this recipient. This year's 300 Spartan Award goes to the men's tennis team.
Yvonne. Now, the story behind the Spartan 300 Award is every year the men's tennis team is going to keep that trophy for 2014, 2015. Every year it's going to return to the athletic banquet, and the following year it's going to be presented to another team, or could potentially have some repeats. And then that team will keep it for the following year, and their name will go on the bottom of the base of the trophy. So it's an award that's going to have a perpetual existence in our athletic department. At this time, we would like to honor those individuals with the departmental awards. The awards were nominated by their coaches or members of the athletic administration and chosen by the athletic administration and its staff. At this time, I would like to call Associate Athletic Director for Sports Medicine, Michael Sandy Sandego, to the podium to present the Dr. John C. Stockwell Vision Award for Distinguished Service.
Thank you. The Stockwell Vision Award is being presented, unfortunately, to a man who's leaving our family and relocating to Colorado, where he's taking over the Stedman Clinic, the practice of Dr. Stedman. Dr. Steve Singleton has been our team physician for 10 years. Those of you that have had the opportunity to be evaluated and worked on by Dr. Singleton understand the unique qualities that he presents, as a physician and as a talented surgeon. His abilities recognized by the top, arguably the top sports medicine provider in the country. And he's taken over Dr. Stedman's practice. He had hoped to be here tonight. He was unable to get away. His wife Marion was hoping to be here. Their sons are playing baseball. And if the game obviously didn't get over in time for her to get here. He's deeply honored. He will always be a Spartan, and he will, as he always has been, will keep up with us through the web and ESPN3, thanks Chad, things like that, and going through. He will come back and visit us at points in time throughout the next little bit, but he accepts that, accepts the award gratefully, and thank you so much.
At this time, we would like to recognize this year's Outstanding Faculty Staff Award winner. This individual is an administrative specialist in financial aid, and her smiling face is the first face you'll see as you enter enrollment services. She is always willing to offer assistance to athletic staff, as well as many others, and knows how to make you laugh in the process. She is also one of the first you will see at Spartan athletic events because she likes to get to her seat early and watch warm-ups. The recipient of the Outstanding Faculty Staff Award is Becky Taylor. Now to introduce the Academic Excellence Awards and Chi Alpha Sigma honorees is Interim Senior Woman Administrator Alex Ryerson.
The Team Academic Excellence Awards are bestowed upon the top men's and women's teams who garnered the highest team GPA over the last year. The award is determined using the spring 2013 and fall 2013 semesters combined and the weighted GPAs for each team for those semesters. The Team Academic Excellence Award for the top women's program this year, which posted a combined annual GPA of a 3.412, goes to women's soccer. The Team Academic Excellence Award for the top men's program, which posted a combined annual GPA of 3.496, goes to men's tennis. Next are the individual Academic Excellence Awards. These awards are given to seniors who have earned above a 3.750 cumulative GPA at USC Upstate. The individual Academic Excellence Award winners are, with a 3.969 cumulative GPA from softball, Anna Miller. With a 3.829 cumulative GPA from men's tennis, Yvonne Hasig. With a 3.782 cumulative GPA from volleyball, Amanda Carroll. USC Upstate has the privilege of being a member of the Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society. This organization encourages and rewards high academic scholarship of college athletes who have demonstrated good citizenship and moral character among the high academic achievers in college athletics. student athletes with a 3.4 overall GPA and who have also achieved junior status of 60 earned hours by the end of their 5th semester are eligible for induction. Some are inducted as juniors, and there are also some seniors this year who are now eligible for induction. First, the juniors. Please come forward as your name is called. From men's basketball, Mario Blessing. From women's soccer, Rachel Carr. Oh. Okay. We're good. Sorry. From baseball, Stephen Dowling. From softball, Dana Landers. From volleyball, Kayla McAvoy. From women's golf, Rachel Reiling. From baseball, Eric Samples. From women's soccer, Samantha Seelinger. From women's tennis, Isabel Von Streich. And now the seniors to be inducted this year. From men's tennis, Gonzalo Blanco. From softball, Lindsay Kelly. From women's tennis, Talia Rojas. And from baseball, Luke Weber. Chi Alpha Sigma also honors their senior members with a graduation medal if they have maintained the 3.4 overall GPA through their senior year. Receiving medals tonight are, from men's tennis, Gonzalo Blanco. From women's soccer, Rachel Carr. From volleyball, Amanda Carroll. From men's soccer, James Hadley. From men's tennis, Yvonne Hasig. From softball, Lindsay Kelly. Also from softball, Anna Miller. From women's soccer, Sarah Plants. From men's soccer, Michael Rankin-Byrne. From women's tennis, Talia Rojas. From baseball, Daniel Seba. And from baseball, Luke Weber.
And now we would like to present the SAC Leadership Awards. And Faculty Athletics Representative Dr. Jim Griffiths is here to present those awards.
3 seniors this year stepped up as leaders for the Student Athlete Advisory Council. They took the initiative in completing projects, planning student athlete events, and providing service to our campus, local communities, as well as to the Atlantic Sun Conference. Their hard work serves as a good example for future officers of the council. Tonight, the SAC Senior Leadership Awards go to Yvonne Hessig, Rachel Carr, and James Hadley.
And now we would like to announce the award winners for the Conrad Award for Strength and Conditioning. Presenting the awards is Scott Singer.
All right. First, I want to take a moment just to say, first and foremost, thanks to Tyson Chandler for everything you do in the weight room. It wouldn't go as smooth without your help. Second of all, I just want to say thanks to all you seniors for a great 4 years. Some of you may have only been 2, and I just wish you all best of luck, in the next chapter of your life. So, with that being said, in our 3rd year now, we've given out the Conrad Award for Strength and Conditioning. This was provided by the Conrad family for their, just in recognition for their generous donation and also for spearheading the Performance Center into what it is today. These 2 athletes that we've chosen shown leadership in the weight room, on the field, or both throughout this past school year. They demonstrate assertiveness during their workouts and always seem to push themselves to get better. They follow their design programs. They've shown outstanding success within their respective sports, each demonstrating intrinsic motivation, which is high on our mark, by doing extra work during times of setback. Our female recipient this year started out the fall season after a summer of downtime due to a shoulder surgery. She pushed herself physically, increasing lower body strength, and just trying to get herself back to that first day of practice. And by doing so, stepped out on the field and during a bound of short sprints showed the rest of her team what it took to finish first. She continues to be one of the fastest players on the team. Currently tied for first in the conference in home runs is softball's Shelly Robinson. Our Spartan male athlete has developed very well since his freshman year. Came in typical freshman, not quite sure what to expect, and after many years of really extreme work, has shown great progress. Came back to us this last year again in the summer months of the offseason with a minor setback after a knee scope. Did everything he had to do with the athletic training staff to push himself to get back to playing condition. Not only has become much stronger and faster, but demonstrates exceptional skills on and off the field. Currently sitting second place in the conference in doubles, and also has a .95 ERA, Eric Samples.
Now returning to the podium to present the Spartanburg Regional Sports Medicine Award is Associate Athletic Director Michael Sandy Sandego.
Hi again. The award that you don't want to qualify for, but winning means a great deal to our staff and hopefully our coaching staff and U.S. student athletes. Cameron Buchanan, Eric English, Sarah Kerstetter, Brent Smith, myself, met, and determination for this award. Many of you qualify for it. The one that was chosen for it was a part of the Turtle Club early in the year. Dave Roseboom, please come on up.
The Sportsmanship Award is given to an individual for their virtue in fairness, self-control, courage, and persistence while treating others fairly, maintaining self-control and dealing with others, and respect for both authority and opponents. This year's recipient is from the men's basketball team. After the team faced the injury of Ty Green and the effect on the depth of the team with that injury, this young man volunteered to give up his redshirt season, basically giving away a year of eligibility, to help the team work toward accomplishing its goals. For being unselfish and putting his team's needs beyond his own wants, the recipient of the Sportsmanship Award, Josh Cuthbertson. The Leadership Award is given to individuals who have been exceptional leaders on their respective teams, within the athletic department, at the university, and/or in the community. They go above and beyond what is asked of them and set examples of hard work, commitment, and dedication. The Leadership Award recipients are from men's tennis, Gonzalo Blanco. From men's basketball, Ty Green. From softball, Cheyenne Griffin. From men's soccer, James Hadley. From men's tennis, Yvonne Hessig. From women's soccer, Alexa Hone. From softball, Anna Miller. From baseball, Dave Roseboom. And finally, from baseball, Luke Weber. It is now time to announce the winners of the Outstanding Freshman Award. The award is given for athletic excellence and for performing in the classroom by a freshman student athlete. Our first recipient is 17-1 on the year in the circle for the softball team. She ranks among the ASUN leaders in the top 3 in ERA, opponent batting average, and wins, and owns the nation's 9th best ERA at 1.05. She pitched the Spartans to wins against North Carolina, Virginia Tech, Virginia, and Ball State, and stands 9-1 in the ASUN. She has also excelled in the classroom, posting a 3.8 GPA in the fall. The recipient of the Female Outstanding Freshman Award is Lexi Schubert. Our second recipient posted the 3rd best stroke average on the team this season for the men's golf team at 73.8, breaking the program's all-time freshman scoring average set by all-time great Josh Gallman. He claimed 3 top 10 individual finishes on the year, turning in a season-best 2nd-place effort at the Bash at the Beach to lead Upstate to its 3rd team tournament title of the season. He also excelled in the classroom, posting a 3.7 GPA in the fall. The recipient of the Male Outstanding Freshman Award is Taylor White. Our next set of awards are the Dr. Joe Bowman Pinnacle Award. Usually Dr. Bowman is here to present these awards, but he cannot be here tonight. But this award is named after Dr. Bowman for his long service as an administrator, coach, and supporter of Upstate Athletics. The award recognizes and honors those senior student athletes who have tremendous athletic accomplishments in their careers. The recipients of the Dr. Joe Bowman Pinnacle Award are from softball, Hannah Alexander. From softball, Meredith Barnes. From men's basketball, Torrey Craig. From women's track and field, Ashley Edmond. From men's basketball, Ricardo Glenn. From men's golf, Adam Goins. From men's tennis, Matthias Kidler. From softball, Anna Miller. From men's cross country and track and field, Ross Oden. From volleyball, Morgan Page. From women's soccer, Sarah Plants. From baseball, Dave Roseboom. And from baseball, Luke Weber. And before we move on to the final two awards of the evening, I would like to ask all of our seniors to please stand up and be recognized. You guys have meant so much to all of our teams in the athletic department and the university, and we truly appreciate everything that you've given to your programs and to this university, and we thank you for your time here at Upstate. It is now time for the biggest awards of the night, the Coca-Cola Student Athlete of the Year. And joining us at the podium to present the awards is our Chancellor, Dr. Tom Moore. Now to present the Female Student Athlete of the Year.
Student Athlete of the Year, Anna Miller. Anna Miller is the epitome of the term student athlete, excelling on the softball diamond as well as being exemplary in the classroom. She has immersed herself in the athletic department community as a member of the athletic marketing staff. And Anna has capped off her college career with a strong senior season, both on and off the field. On the field, she currently ranks third in the nation with 11.5 strikeouts per game and leads the Atlantic Sun Conference in opponent batting average. She also ranks among the league leaders in strikeouts, ERA, and wins. Anna has tossed 3 no-hitters this season, the most in a single season of any pitcher in the history of the program. She was named the NFCA National Player of the Week after throwing back-to-back no-hitters against Gardner-Webb and Liberty earlier in the season. Anna will take her game to the next level after being selected in the 4th round of the NPF draft by the Pennsylvania Rebellion. For her upstate career, she has posted 20 wins, a 20-5 record, with a 1.92 ERA and 234 strikeouts, which ranks her 9th all-time in strikeouts and 3rd all-time in strikeouts during Upstate's Division I era. She has also thrown 5 no-hitters as a Spartan, just one shy of the program's all-time record of 6 by 4-year starter and all-time great Morgan Childers. Off the field, Anna is a standout in the classroom, carrying a 3.969 GPA as a business administration marketing major, earning ASUN All-Academic Team Honors, and being selected to the NFCA All-America Scholar. Introducing the 2014 Female Student Athlete of the Year, Anna Miller.
The numbers that you heard on the screen got a little bit better yesterday. Anna struck out 12 batters in a 1-0 shutout at Appalachian State to give the team their 41st victory of the season. Now to present the Male Student Athlete of the Year.
Student Athlete of the Year, Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig will not only go down as one of the best basketball players to ever play at Upstate, he will also go down as one of the all-time great student athletes in the history of the university. Off the court, Torrey has excelled in the classroom while giving of his time in the community. He has earned ASUN All-Academic Team Honors and is set to graduate in May with a degree in communications. Tori worked with the men's basketball outreach operation for community service. And those are just some of the things he was able to do off the court. On the court, Craig turned in another sensational season for the Spartans. He finished the season ranked second in the A-Sun in scoring, fourth in rebounding, first in defensive rebounds, and seventh in made three-pointers. Tori helped lead the Spartans to key non-conference victories on the road at Virginia Tech and South Carolina. And during USC Upstate's A-Sun tournament run, he was a key factor again as well. Tori earned his third straight first-team all-conference selection and was named to the Lou Henson All-America team. Craig finished his Upstate career ranked second all-time in scoring with 2,128 points and as the all-time leader in rebounds and made three-pointers. Tori also ranks in the top 5 all-time in block shots, made field goals, and made free throws. He ranks 4th on the A-Sun's all-time scoring list and 5th in both rebounds and made three-pointers in the conference record books. Tori has simply been the player at the center of the basketball renaissance at Upstate. Introducing the 2014 USC Upstate Male Student Athlete of the Year, Tori Craig.
And just a little note about Tori, this is his second Coca-Cola Student Athlete of the Year award. He also won the award as a sophomore 2 years ago. Before we end tonight, I wanted, and while Dr. Moore is up here, he wanted to share a couple words with you. So welcome to the microphone, Dr. Moore.
Thank you, Bill, and thank y'all. I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody in this room, the people who put this event on, Coca-Cola for its sponsorship, but especially to the coaches, assistant coaches, and the student athletes who bring so much to this university, to my life personally as chancellor. You represent us so well everywhere you go. Wherever I'm out, people talk about how well behaved our athletes are, what wonderful young men and women they are, how competitive they are, et cetera, et cetera. I couldn't be prouder than to be the chancellor of USC Upstate and have you student athletes and coaches representing us across the Southeast and across the nation. Thank you so much for everything you do to enrich my life and the life of this university. Thank you.
Before we wrap up the evening, I want to personally thank Chad Hoff for all that he has done throughout the year in the video operation. He's just been a tremendous asset to our athletic department and his leadership throughout everything that he does. So Chad, thank you very much. And also to Jay DeBramo and Wesley Herring from our office. They do a tremendous amount of work with you guys as well, put in a ton of hours, and I just want to thank you guys for everything you do as well. That concludes tonight's Coca-Cola Athletic Awards Banquet. I want to thank each and every one of you for a tremendous year and wish those who are still competing the best of luck as your seasons come to a close. And most importantly, good luck with all of your exams. Thank you.